YouTube, what's going on? It's Matty B. Thank you guys very much for tuning into the channel today. At the beginning of the video, I just got a little insight behind my bike situation right now. I have no bikes that run, so I'm just kind of giving you guys the lowdown on what's been going on with them and what we're going to do to try to fix that. If you guys are looking to just skip towards the action, about 5 minutes in, I started doing some shredding on some Kawasaki 450. Started out with a 2019. But naturally, we had a little bit of a wrench in the program, so we spun some laps on my boy Chris Maynard's 2024 Kawasaki 450 as well at the Birch Creek area qualifier. It's an AMA race, so I wasn't able to run the GoPro on my helmet, and somehow my mount had fallen down a little bit, so the view isn't as nice as I'd usually like it to be, so I'm sorry that it's not a little better for you guys, but we'll be better in the future, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. YouTube, how we doing? It's Matty B. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all watching. It's a Tuesday, and we've got a mess on our hands. If you guys have been following along, you know the program's never been more roached, and it's pretty much all my fault. Had a lot on my plate, and things have kind of gotten pushed further to where they need to be, and we've just been in struggle mode. So this is actually a lot cleaner than things have been. I finally went ahead and organized all the parts I have. As you see, we got wheels, subframes, pipes, fenders, new plastic kit, 2 spare motors, all kinds of hard parts into totes and boxes. Got radiators, levers, gaskets, you name it, it's in here somewhere. Reeds, another head and cylinder. Don't know where it goes, but we got it all. Suspension, forks, a couple shocks, wheels. And yeah, we're going to take all this stuff up to my boys at Triumph of Harrisonburg in Harrisonburg, Virginia. They've been kind enough to offer to help me piece all this stuff together. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it, but I'm very thankful for their help. We had this old girl, me and Superfan worked on her all day last weekend, and we still had a failure at the National. The bike only made it a few laps before she started smoking. Still don't know what's going on with it, so hopefully the boys can help me diagnose it. Shoot, we got this bike back here. It's only been a frame for like a year, so pour one out for that one. Then we've got the lowrider. Hey, you need a ride, man? No shock, no problem. We just had to piece her together enough to put it in the truck and roll it. We're going to toss that frame maybe in the back seat or something. I don't even know. Time to rebuild, baby. No choice. We've been running the VPT2. I hear it's been recalled, so I'm not sure if that has anything to do with what we had to go down the other weekend. I'm going to have to check the batch number on this mug. And on today's episode of How Trailer Park Boys Can I Go, here we are. Motor in the shotgun. Motor in floorboard of the shotgun. More stuff than I can even name back here. We got zero room for activities, but we know it's in the contract. We got the low rider. She's strapped in. Extra strappage just in case. The frame's in here. We got a wheel. Got the back wheel for the bike. That's a frame getting rebuilt by my boy Alex Wagers. I destroyed it. Then we got the most recent catastrophe. Gonna be interested to see what was up with this thing. More stuff, new plastic, and the one empty spot for me to sit down and drive 5.5 hours today without choice. I swear I've been driving through a damn twister all the way here. I feel like a storm chaser, but we're managing, we're getting through. About to get blown off the road the whole way there. We got supplies everywhere, motors, everything I could think of, everything I could find, it's in here. Feels like I'm driving to a national, but I'm actually just driving to rebuild stuff to even go to any race at all. If you guys are wondering how things got to this point, to this disaster, every time I've thought I've had enough parts to put my bikes together, something breaks on the race bike, so I have to rob it off one of those bikes. And on top of all that, if you guys remember, I had a 450 of mine stolen from a dealership. They said insurance didn't cover it. Sorry, you're out of luck. So that's $7,000 I don't have to invest into the program. It's been like 4 or 5 times I've almost been ready to put these things back together and I break something else. So finally, hopefully these guys can gather everything up and make 3 bikes out of all this stuff. All right, the bomb that went off in my bike room has now been relocated. We got the frame, 2 motors, all the same stuff on here for these boys to piece together. Can't thank them enough. Here's the remnants of the machines. Lowrider man, ASA. And then the boys have been kind enough to hook me up with this 2019 Kawi 450 with like damn near negative hours on it for me to rip until we get these things back together. So excited. We're gonna do a little bit of riding on this weekend, maybe some racing too. Today's the day. We're headed to Birch Creek Motorsports Park, one of my local spots, only a hop, skip, and a friggin' jump away from the house. We got the green machine in the back. Super stoked to try this thing out. Haven't ever really ridden Kawis much at all besides a KX65. Definitely never really ridden Kawi 450s. She's set up not for me for about 200 pounds. So she's gonna be a little bit on the stiff side, stiff kitty, but honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm just excited to ride. It's a fresh bike, so hopefully should be a little bit more reliable than what I've been doing to my stuff here lately, and let's just go have a good time. No choice. Just stopped to get some gas for this thing, to just grab some 93, just some nice cheap gas right in the can. It's a lot better than what I've been paying for my more than likely recalled VP fuel that may or may not have messed up my bike at Muddy Creek. So thanks guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's 24, right? Yeah. I'm down. Imagine a simultaneous Larry loop to start the vlog. On my machine. We have some clutch issues in the first one, so my boy Chris Maynard's gonna let me try the 24 cow. Here he is. My man, thank you.
Oh, no problem, bro. I got 10 hours on it.
Hey, that one does too, and look what I did to it. I can already tell this clutch is better.
Oh, it's way better.
Excellent!
That's how you do that. if you guys have heard this before, but that didn't exactly go as planned. Was really excited to bark this Cowie with low hours, but I'm not sure what's going on. We had a problem where right away the clutch was slipping like crazy, and it should have a new clutch in it, but I think maybe we have the wrong lever or something. So I did a session on my boy Chris Maynard's bike. Thank you to him for letting me do that. Rode a 2024 Cowie, which I actually really enjoyed that. I felt pretty good on it. Then we kind of rigged something up with my lever, tried to make it work, and it actually worked for practice. I thought we had prevailed, but then the following practice went right back to slipping like crazy. So I probably just fried a brand new clutch today, no choice. But yeah, I finished it out on one more session on my boy Maynard's 2024 one more time, and felt like I was barking it, felt pretty good, and had a lot of fun on it. The track was a little sketchy. They're waiting on rain, so it was really hard, choppy, and slick, but had a lot of fun trying some new stuff today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to race or not. I was planning on racing Big Green back there, but I'm not sure if she's cooperating with us, so hopefully we can get a new lever on her and at least try, and if it's not that, then I don't know what I'm going to do. That's way out of my realm of expertise, so we're going to try to get a lever located, try to pick up the pieces, and maybe we'll be able to get the race on Sunday. Wasn't very comfortable on the 2019 that's in the back of the truck. Suspension is insanely stiff. It's set up for over 200 pounds, so I was kind of struggling with that, but thankful for my boy Chris Maynard at Maynard Racing Performance, Race Tech Suspension. He did some adjustments for me, and it felt a lot better. So until that point, I was definitely not trying to race this thing, but I feel like now we're at a point where I could race it if the clutch works. So yeah, I guess we'll wait and see what we can cook up by Sunday morning. But I appreciate you guys watching. Time for me to wash all this dirt off my face. Birch Creek Classic dirt stash, and yeah, we're out.